Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I am really excited to be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1987 series, because we are finally at Season 3, Episode 32, Usagi Yojimbo, a character that I like a lot in the 2003 series. In the 2012 series, I feel like his character felt like more like Splinter than like an equal to Leo, like a rival to Leo, which is what I enjoyed about the 2003 series. And I am curious to see what interpretation does he have in this version of TMNT. I actually didn't even know that he was also in this version. It's kind of wild how he has appeared in every single version of TMNT except Rise, I think. I've heard that there were plans for him to appear in Rise of the TMNT, but those plans kind of fell through. And apparently he has his own show, but I don't know if I'm necessarily like interested on checking that out, because to me, what I enjoy about his character is his relationship to Leo for the most part. And that is because of what his character is in the 2003 series. He just feels like Leo in a bunny form, essentially. Like, they're very similar characters, and I always enjoyed their kind of like relationship that they have, and how both of them are like amazing fighters and everything. It was always cool when he appeared. In the 2012 series, once again, like I said, he just felt like a replacement Splinter almost, because he felt as old and experienced as Splinter was, instead of like just youthful like Leo. So while not bad version of the character, I didn't necessarily enjoy it as much. And the three-parter that he appeared in, the only thing, honestly, that I really enjoyed about that episode was that one joke in it, which was hilarious, that I did not see coming. And even thinking about it, it was great. And I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen those reactions, so go and check it out. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'm going to enjoy this version of Usagi. And I know that he's going to be in more than one episode, based on the titles of this episode and some of the next couple. So I'm excited for that aspect of it as well. But it would be really annoying if I don't enjoy him as much. I guess there's only one way to find out how much I'm going to enjoy those, so I think we should just get into it. Although, as usual, before we do, I do want to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon or Ko-fi account, because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you also get access to the full-on version of this reaction, as well as the older reactions that I do on the channel, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-on reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube version of this reaction and simply like the video, but it is appreciated if you do make the extra step of supporting me. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into the reaction to Season 3, Episode 22, Usagi Yojimbo, in 3, 2, 1.
What the heck?
Is that how he gets trans? I guess not him.
It's General Trag. Who invited him over?
Wait, you know him? You can recognize the different rock dudes?
Don't tell me we're being haunted by the ghost of General Trag.
Couldn't be. Last I heard, he was still alive. Yeah, but in Dimension X, not here.
Oh, that means
okay, what does that have to do with Usagi?
We can contact the neutrinos. They might have some clue of what Krang's been up to.
Oh, okay, this episode all of a sudden feels like it's like more plot heavy.
No sweat.
Like, there's already a bunch of different callbacks. Like, it's clear that this episode is more important than others.
No, it's the real thing.
Like, it's not filler. It doesn't feel like filler, which makes me excited.
It looks like ancient Japan.
Shredder's portal must be knocking my trans-dimensional signal off track.
Check it out. That
It's
little
Usagi!
against those humongous hogs. Be warned, you are no match for me.
Is he also voiced by Leonardo? Because his voice sounds kind of similar to Leonardo.
Pigs and rabbits. I find that a little hard to swallow.
Not like talking turtles, right?
Are they mutants like us?
I don't think so.
Doesn't seem so.
This must be some kind of alternate Earth where animals, not humans, became the dominant species.
You know that humans are animals, right? I hate when people kind of forget that shit. As if
Dude is good.
humans are more important than every other animals on the planet.
Turtle guards, eh? I suppose the Shogun's cowardly son, Lord Bizen, sent you.
I definitely like the performance for Usagi already.
I'll handle this.
Man, he's already a badass.
Your swordsmanship is excellent. Now let us test the quality of your blade.
Not really great quality, probably made in China.
Dude.
Don't do that to my boy Usagi.
Technique, such mastery of form, such delicious taste. What strange style of fighting is this?
I would call it slapstick.
I surrender to you. Please spare my life and teach me this slapstick.
I already love this episode, dude. It's so fun. It feels completely different in tone from the rest of the show, honestly.
So are you. Don't worry, I'll find
Who would have thought that 1987 series of TMNT is so fun? Like, I swear to God, going forward, I'm never gonna say that I'm never checking out a cartoon.
Rabbit bodyguard.
Because I'm always gonna be wrong otherwise.
Masterless.
And I'm never gonna say that a cartoon is bad.
Japan, but also from an alternate universe. So naturally, he speaks English.
What strange business is this?
Well, it's not
Of course he
exactly
speaks English.
It's tuning into his dimension was a zillion to one fluke. I could never find its coordinates again.
You mean he's like stuck here?
For now.
Master,
And I'm happy about that fact because I like him.
let me learn of your strange new world.
Do you think we ought to, Sensei?
To turn him away would mean his certain demise.
Put her there, little ace. Put what where? Most curious. Welcome to the group, dude. Usagi's going to need a disguise.
Dude, I love this! It's like rewatching the 2003 series again.
Regular
He's such a cute little bunny, dude.
Here, take them all, please.
Oh, don't mind if he does.
Hi, fellas. Who's your friend in the monk's outfit?
I am a stranger in your land. Please accept these tokens of my friendship.
Why, thank you. I love a man who comes bearing gifts.
You
Aw.
are most welcome.
I don't care. I ship it.
No, not another mutant. First shells, and now...
He's not a mutant. He's an anthropomorphic animal.
Did I hear someone say mutant?
Dude, I can't stop smiling. I love Usagi so much.
I liked that woman. Her ears were too small and she lacked fur, but she was nice. Look!
Yeah, she was. Dude, it's so cool to have Usagi.
Then they are my enemies too. Really?
Hell yeah. Let's kick some ass, Usagi. Usagi, you didn't know that they were not human, right? Damn.
Hey, someone get
Man, they're really trying to show us how much of a badass he is.
Let me at those turkeys.
Forget it, Mikey. Our friend Usagi's taking care of everything.
terrific. Now I can retire and start writing my memoirs.
What manner of demons are these?
Mechanical.
Demons, dude. They're robots. Another evil robot.
No, that's not an evil robot.
Be bringing those foot soldiers over for something.
Man, this episode really feels like it's out of the 2003 series.
We've got a runaway samurai bunny on our
Like, I'm half expecting even the turtles to have the voices of the 2003 ones.
We'll have to find him.
It just makes me want to watch the 2003 series again. Which I will be doing so once I'm done with this series, Rise, and the next mutation, because I will be checking out that one as well.
Robot parts.
Cowardly robot, we shall meet again. My kind of place.
I really hope they make that joke in this version of the of Usagi as well.
Now to find out what the foot soldiers are up to.
They are converging on the Far Eastern Animal Museum in Little Tokyo Town.
What could Shredder possibly want there?
It houses a
Usagi,
collection of
my
Mexican
guess.
Orient
You guys have not noticed that he's not
all
back with you?
animals. My old friend Obento is guardian, and whatever Shredder is after, it can only lead to evil.
Do not worry, baby son. You are safe as long as you are here. Who are you? What do you want?
Not the baby son. Leave him alone.
Why would they want that vase?
Hold the mayo.
A question, please. Why are there so many of us rabbits here?
Quit goofing off, you two, and get back to work.
Yeah, we slave all day while that creep just bosses us around.
I cannot
That's not what he asked,
believe
but
all
whatever.
other creatures
Also,
are slaves. I must liberate them.
since where are there furry restaurants?
Think you're...
You will see, we rabbits are not to be trifled with.
Come on, kick his ass, Usagi.
Join in, brothers. Fight for your freedom.
Hell yeah!
What are you doing? Leave babies alone.
Indeed, what are they doing?
Have you found Usagi?
Not a trace of him.
There's at least one trace of him.
What are you doing here?
I'm rescuing my furry little bud.
You're supposed to be at my turtle soup restaurant down the street. Now
Well, you,
get back there.
why do you have a bunch of animal-themed restaurants, you asshole? Good one, Mikey. He deserved that.
Did I do something wrong? No, little dude. You did everything just right.
Hell yeah, he
Foot
did.
soldiers have left Little Tokyo.
Eat the rich.
Why are they guarding a smokestack?
Here comes the answer.
Why do you have a dragon?
Sorry I asked.
Okay, this is the most random shit I've ever seen in this
Time
show.
to boogie, dudes.
We must find Obento, the animal shelter guardian. He is the only one who can control that beast.
Those are the only
Since when are dragons an actual thing?
Donatello,
Last I
you
checked,
drive.
the last time we had a dragon in this series, it was an imaginary one created by the Eye of Sarnoff. But this is an actual one, who came out of an egg. That dragon looks a lot like Envy from the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Hope he likes crayons.
Ba-da-da-da.
One crane elevator going down.
Aw, he just wants to eat.
That was a brilliant idea.
Thanks, amigo. Uh-oh.
It's getting
Was it?
you and your dumb ideas.
You just praised it. And it's not like he was the only one doing something.
Please help me. They have Obento. Come.
Man, he's such a badass. I love him. I wish the episode was more about him, but I'm still enjoying the shit out of seeing him fight. It's the most I felt compelled by the fighting in this series so far.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That dragon egg of yours has hatched.
Baby son is loose? It is terrible.
Can you do anything to stop him?
There is a slight chance, but there is
Where the
something
hell did he
unique
get a
about animals.
fucking dragon egg? This is not how to train your dragon.
The foot dudes.
I'll try and hold them off. Save Turtle Steel.
Boy, I wish I could get to say lines like that.
Man, this is a pretty epic episode.
Blue flame of Osaka. The only thing that can save the dragon from the city.
Don't you mean save the city from the dragon?
I know what I mean.
All units.
The EPF.
See, they are out to destroy him. We must
Of course they are. Have you not watched a monster movie? The monsters always get killed regardless of whether they're bad or good. That's why when I was a kid and I used to watch like monster movies, like when I watched the 1998 Godzilla, I felt sad about it, and I'm pretty sure I cried when I watched it.
Allow this humble Ronin to try, or Bento-san.
As you wish. Ready. Aim.
Load, aim, shoot. How does that work?
Who is that?
Another mutant maggot.
Whoever he is a superb samurai warrior.
That's it. Blame your defeat on a cute, furry little bunny.
Laugh if you want to, Krang, but one day I'll have my rabbit revenge.
Now I understand what you meant about saving him from the city.
Had it
Yeah.
not been for your efforts, this magical
Animals
creature
are
would
more
have
often
destroyed
victims of humans than the other way
There's
around.
another creature who needs your protection.
Humans are the most despicable creature in the universe, honestly.
In our world.
I will gladly care for him and keep him safe.
Mostly because we have
To his own world.
the ability to realize that we're doing wrong, and yet we still choose to do said wrong thing. That's why I value animals more than humans, honestly. But yeah, really fun episode. It really feels like this is the beginning of another little arc of this series, which I'm happy for. I'm really happy for. I'm really happy that we're not gonna have him just for one episode. Instead, it's gonna be a couple. I'm excited to see all of those episodes, and maybe one of them is gonna be a little bit better than this one, because as much as I enjoy it, like, it's a really fun episode. Seeing Usagi in this series, he's just as good as I thought he was gonna be. I'm having a lot of fun. His fighting is the best we've seen in this series so far. So I'm really enjoying it in every way, shape, or form. But I wish more of the episode was actually focused on him and not on this random dragon bullshit. Because not only does that kind of come out of nowhere, it feels forced and it's confusing. I wasn't really even able to like follow much like what the hell was happening. Like, where the hell did this dragon egg come from? How the fuck did it hatch? How the fuck did it get turned back into an egg after hatching? Like, what the fuck was happening with that? I feel like there was no establishment of that stuff and we were just thrown into it and supposed to like understand it. Whereas with the Usagi stuff, it clearly there was more build up and it clearly there's more of a setup for a longer term storyline, which is the only thing that kind of saves this in a way, because if this was the only episode in which Usagi was gonna be in, I would still enjoy it. I would still say that I enjoy it, but I would still criticize it and definitely wouldn't enjoy the fact that Usagi is also in this incarnation of TMNT as much as I am right now, because while what we got of him in this episode was cool, it's not nearly enough to what I want. I don't necessarily feel satisfied with just having him in this episode as it is, you know? But it's cool. I really like him. He's definitely very much like the 2003 Usagi, which I'm really happy for, because that version of Usagi is the version that I really enjoy. So, yeah. I don't know really what else to say about this one. It was really fun. I'm not sure 100% whether I like this more than the introduction episode for Casey, because I think the Casey introduction episode also kind of felt like it was focusing on random stuff for a little bit of it. I definitely enjoyed the other Casey episode, Corporate Invaders from Dimension X or something along those lines it was. So I'm expecting that I'm going to enjoy one of the other Usagi episodes more than this one as well, but I definitely liked it. I really liked it. And I've been waiting to get into this episode, and honestly, this part of Season 3 for so long, like pretty much since I started Season 3 and I saw that we have a bunch of really cool character focused episodes in the second half of Season 3. And I can't believe how far we've already gotten with the 1987 series. Like, we're already halfway through Season 3. It's awesome. It's so cool. I also genuinely like can't believe how much I'm actually enjoying the 1987 series. Because it's like, I mean, at this point, I said that the 2012 series I wasn't gonna watch and I wasn't gonna enjoy it. But you guys kept asking me, so I checked it out, and I enjoyed it. A lot, even. Then I shot on the Rise of the TMNT series, and I said that I wasn't interested in checking it out, and I finally checked it out because I was hungry for views, because I need the views and the money right now to support myself and support the channel. And I am genuinely enjoying it as well. It got to the point where I genuinely started enjoying it. It was genuinely like really fun. Like after like the first like 10 or so episodes, it started being fun. For this series, it took me until season 3 to really start having fun with it and enjoying it. And yet again, I'm loving it, dude. And I said that I wasn't gonna check this one out. I'm pretty sure like even relatively recently, I said it, like towards the end of the 2012 reactions or something, and yet here I am, and I'm loving it. And it's also so wild that I'm specifically loving and enjoying the part of the series which I genuinely thought wasn't gonna be entertaining. Because I've heard so much about how season 3 and season 4, like the middle of the series, becomes very slapstick based and just kind of is not engaging. And I heard all this praise for the Red Sky arc and for the first 5 episodes of season 1. But while I see what is so good about season 1, like what people enjoy about it, I also feel like season 3 is far better. Like I've gotten like 30 times the enjoyment out of season 3 than I did of season 1. Like sure, it's a little bit more action focused and action packed, and it feels more like an action cartoon from the 80s, whereas this feels like definitely more of a comedic cartoon from the 80s. But I feel like there's just more creativity and more interesting stuff happening in this season, in this version of the 1987 series, you know? And I'm glad that the turtles in the 1987 series are not as annoying as they are portrayed in like crossovers with the 2012 and 2003, which, like I've said before, genuinely feels more like they were crossing over with the 90s movie Turtles rather than the 87 series Turtles. Because I really was annoyed by the 1987 Turtles in the first and second movie. The third one was really fun. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. Really fun episode. I'm happy that we finally got introduced to Usagi, and I can't wait to get into more episodes featuring him because he's a fun character and he's just as fun as I thought he was going to be in this version as well. And in terms of rating for this episode, I think I'm going to go with a solid 9.2 out of 10 because, like I said, I find this episode really, really fun. But there's aspects of it that feel kind of rushed and out of nowhere. And I feel like there could have been a little bit more focus on Usagi than what we got, but I still think it's very entertaining. And I am curious, what do you guys think about this episode? So, comment thoughts down below, and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and Drew. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it, it really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much, genuinely, truly from the bottom of my heart. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not already know. That will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do in my videos. That thing being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman, though I am unsure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people. But that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country, with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I'm trans if they ever found out, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. So that's why I would really, really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything. I don't want you to feel like you have to help me. So if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's okay. Don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me get out of this situation. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!